Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome again to some Friday Night Frostpunk. Here we go. We are jumping in to another run here in Frostpunk 2. Man, this whole week my offline play has just been obsessed with ooh, that's loud in my ears. Has just been obsessed with Frostpunk 1. I started an ongoing stream on Tuesday afternoons for the last autumn on the first Frostpunk. And boys, it really made me get back into the first game so much. So I'm excited to dive into some Frostpunk 2 here, since I've been knee-deep in the first Frostpunk. So as always, we're going to do the Utopia Builder. It's giving me all the new welcome messages. I don't know if there's like an update or something. We're gonna try the pit. This is the new map. We did this in that free preview week, but I never went back to it. And so since it's new, let's give it a try. So a large area. Oh, 1 second. 1 second. We're getting raided by some barbarians.
Came in.
Alright, great. Get out of here. Go to bed.
Blue guy.
Alright, we're back. Apologies about that. Just when you think the barbarians are not at the gates, the barbarians are at the gates. She calls me the big blue guy because that's what Bluey calls her dad. I don't know if she's realized Bluey says that because her dad is actually blue and a dog. But either way, we jump back into Frostpunk 2. Alright, so we have the pit, large area, plentiful resources, randomized resources in Frostland. Yeah, that's great. Okay, let's do that. As always, we're going to bump it up to Stewart. I think, so, I think what we're going to do is, yeah, we're going to repopulate the Frostland. The reason is I want to try the depleted cores. So basically we're going to start off with no cores, and then we got to go out into the Frostland and like restart a factory for it. Though from what I've read, you'll be able to just like build tons of cores. So we're going to do that. Let me just this camera here a little bit so I'm more in the center. So we're going to do the depleted cores. With no cores left, the city cannot advance. Search the Frostland for the abandoned cores factory. Recover missing parts and rebuild it. Until then, upgrades and advanced buildings are impossible. Restoring the factory unlocks core production. We'll randomize the communities, see what we get. So because we're going to have to go out into the Frostland and do a bunch of stuff, we might as well have a significant population in the Frostland because we're going to be creating a bunch of outposts. So we'll do that. And I think we're ready to do this. Let's do this, said Cal. Stewart. Okay. So, a different beginning. In a forgotten corner of the Frostland, 3 separate peoples found an unclaimed generator and made it their common home. The Thinkers Educated urbanites convince post-Frost society must be remade through rational inquiry. The Lords, self-proclaimed heirs to distinguished lines and guardians of traditional duties. And the Foragers, that's good. Natural survivalists adapted to the harsh Frostland conditions. Together, they chose you to lead their city. Their dream, to repopulate the Frostland and replace these barren wastelands with thriving settlements and cities. Let's do this. Zip it. Tales from the Frostland. Before we can fulfill our ambition, we need to end this tale. Depleted cores. Yeah, we already read that, though. Alright. Alright, let's pause. So let's take a look at where everything is. So we've got coal up here. Now the problem is it's going to be a big materials demand to get these. Now we could go out this way. It is a long way to go. But the materials demand here worries me. But if we frost break out here, we can take these materials as well. But of course we will start here since this is like the closest one here. But we got to make a decision about... so even if we get these, it's still pretty... I think we're just going to take the materials demand on this map. So let's get out here. No, I don't like how that looked. I don't like the way it looked. I guarantee it. And then we'll do a second one that goes up this way. So we got that. Now, we'll frost break out this way, and then we'll keep going and enter the Frostland over there. And then our first, this way. Our first materials will be right here. Excellent. Now, first thing we'll build is, as always, the council hall. We're also going to actually rename our city before the first unpause, like we never do. Someday I'll come up with a different city name, but that's what it is for now. Okay, we're going to start with 4 housing districts. So we'll do these 2. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. So we'll do that. Then this. 2, 3. So we got these 2 there. Another housing district. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we got these 2. Yeah, and then we'll take the 3 in there. Alright, and then I guess we'll have to frost break for the next housing district. Alright, I think that's good for me. I think that's good for the first unpause, right? Yeah. Let's do it. And we're unpaused. Alright. Oh, and I haven't said hello to myself. Hello, me. Alright. Oh, and I haven't said hello to myself. Hello, me. I got worried for a second there that my sound hasn't been working this whole time. Thank God. Thank God. Alright. Let's do this. Alright. So. Alright, we can finally vote. So, what do we want? I think for this run, we don't have the machinists. I'm always split between leaning into the machinists and the foragers. But we don't have the machinists, so I think I'm just going to lean into the foragers. As always, paid essentials. So we'll propose this. Anybody out there on Twitch who wants to vote, you can now join into the vote. We will need to negotiate. So let's check the foragers first. As I thought, foraged additives, that's what we're going to do second anyway. So we'll accept that. And I think we'll let this one go. Or let this one ride from here. I think we can get enough. So, anybody out there on Twitch who wants to vote, now's your chance. Going once, going twice, and here we go.
The eyes have it.
The eyes have it. Thank you, buddy. Alright, did the frost breaking end here? Get this out of my way. Yeah. Oh, we do... okay, let's frost break. I forgot. We also, before we run out of prefabs...
A new law takes hold.
Yeah, we need to make sure we build that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. We're gonna need to frost break again. Alright. Is it raining? Oh, it is raining. I heard a little pitter patter. I don't know what else I thought it would have been. But it is raining. Oh, okay. We can make our food and materials district. So let's not slack on that. Let's see. We're gonna want to. Yeah. There we go. And then we are gonna want to frost break that one, but we might as well keep going out toward the Frostland. So let's make sure we're doing that. Alright, so where are we going next with this? Where are we going next? Alright, so where are we going next? Oh, that's my voice. How did that get unmuted? Where are we going next? What are we doing with our lives? Alright, so now we're gonna expand some district. Oh, well, we can start shaking people down for money. Thanks, thinkers. Nice doing business with ya. So we'll expand that one. Let's make sure we get our prefabs district. I don't want to slack on that. Last thing you want to do is run out of prefabs. And can we build? Yes. Okay, so we can also build our materials district. There we go. Alright, so when this one's done, it's going to have 20, so 12, 5, 10, yeah, and then we just expand this. Oh, and we can do that now. Alright. This should oh! We didn't build the coal. We didn't build the coal. Oh my god. Thanks. Oh, now thanks, thinkers. I should have thanked the lords before. Alright. What am I doing with my life here? There we go. So when that's done, we'll build the coal district. Alright. Let's make sure we're just continuing to frost break toward this, because we're gonna need, we really need to get that started sooner rather than later. So see, good thing we have this already going, because we're already out of prefabs. Now remind me, the foragers, yeah, for adaptation. One towards merit. So when we're able to do the council vote again, we'll go do the foraged additives. We're good there. All right, we've got prefabs coming in.
This week only.
Oh, we can. Oh well, we can't really build the coal district yet. Yeah, we need 150 prefabs. Well, now we're getting 16 a week. So. Yeah, look at this, we're at plus 40. That's going to go down the minute we build this materials expensive coal mining district there. Suppose we could go out that way, but 'tis not to be right now. We can speed up a little bit here. Alright. So let's do foraged additives. Anybody out there on Twitch who wants to vote, now you can. I actually think we don't need to negotiate for this. Usually if I'm above 30, like above 35 for and around 50 hesitant, I think you're usually pretty good. So we're going to let this one ride. So if there's anybody on Twitch who wants to vote, now's your chance. Going once, going twice. Here we go. There we go. Hell yay, hell yay. The eyes have it. Always said with like gusto.
The delegates have reached a decision. A new law takes
yeah, so now we really got to get to 150 prefabs. We got to get the coal online. It's kind of an idiot. On that end. Yeah, look at this. We're not going to have a coal district. We already have that going. I think what we'll do is... we'll read this first. Stuart, now that we are charging for essentials, some unemployed families are unable to afford basic necessities. Work goes to the worthiest. If these people were passed up, it's their own damn fault. They should put in the work instead of expecting the city to solve their problems, claimed one Thinkers delegate. Others are more measured and say, we could provide them with a weekly allowance. If we can't offer them work, we will give them a budget. Up to them to use it wisely. What should we do? Yeah, we don't... We want to choose this. Claire Bates. Get up, son. Time to get a haircut and find a job. Yeah, we got plenty of work. Well, actually, we do have a lot of unemployed people because we don't have jobs, so... Got a point there. Alright, let's speed it up. Let's get to 150 prefabs before we totally run out of coal. And we got a cold season.
Cold is coming.
Alright. Let's get an extraction district. So we'll do this, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3 to expand it. I do want to ice break, because we're going to build a second one. We're just going to deplete the coal up here early so that we can get it and then get rid of all this, like, materials demand up there. Stuart, we have received multiple complaints from citizens that their districts have grown colder of late. Everyone keeps coming to me to complain, but there ain't much I can do. Last I checked, it's the steward who's supposed to keep us warm, complained a furnace technician. The cold is a serious concern for our citizens. We have to take action. Alright, so let's take a look. Wait, what? Oh, I read this as just one long number. I'm like, how many people live here? Not quite. Okay. Okay. A little bit better. A little bit better than I thought. Oh, the new heat map. You always gotta check it out, because it's amazing. Okay. Yeah, so chilly conditions. You know, I wonder if they added something here for now. The heating system. Just kind of curious. Now that I've been playing Frostpunk 1, I'm like, oh, the first one tells you about... Oh, district temperature levels. Yeah, here we go. There are 6 temperature levels. Freezing, very cold, cold, chilly, livable, warm. Rate to increase heat. Different district types suffer in unique ways when poorly heated. All districts below livable increase disease. Housing districts below chilly increase disease and cause deaths. Cold workplaces cause injuries due to accidents. Food districts lose efficiency in low temperature. Eventually, they may stop producing efficiently if they are subject to freezing temperature. On the other hand, warm districts unlock a range of positive effects. All districts that are warm or above have increased efficiency. Disease decreases for each warm housing district. All warm districts receive warmth proximity effects that increases temperature in surrounding districts. Okay. Good to know. You can also pass a law that if a housing district is warm, it increases our heat stamps income, which don't mind at all.
Recess has ended. The council sits again.
Oh. So what do we want to go to now? Do people like me enough for this stuff yet? No. Oh yeah, community service. So we'll do heat pipe watch. Yeah. Everyone must inspect the heat pipes in their places of residence, spotting and fixing minor heat leakages around the city. Alright, let's propose it. Let's negotiate. Foragers, what do you guys want? Durable goods. And heat their homes. Thinkers. Harvesting funerals, mandatory schools, grant agenda. Ceremonial funerals. Yeah, I do like family apprenticeship. So we'll do that. Alright, anybody out there on Twitch who wants to vote? You going once, going twice. Here we go.
Hear ye, hear ye. The proposed law has been approved.
Excellent. Alright. So, we'll get this done. We'll expand it. Okay. Now, expand it. Can we... No, we don't have quite enough yet. Okay. Now, we do need to get research going. Saying that we need like 100... Oh, we just need 50 prefabs. So we'll do that next. There we go. Get out of the way. Just get it built. Actually, we're going to try to lean into the foragers. So where are the foragers living? Because if we ever have somebody protest and take over districts... Yeah, we like your district. Oh, there we go. Look at that city in the background there. Looks so cool. Alright, now I would like to build a second district, but we do need to get to the Frostland. Alright, one more frost break session and we should be good. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Before we build more, yeah, we are going to need to get a handle on this. Alright, we have research. First thing we're going to want to research is either the dust coal mine, the hothouse, or the sawmill. Well, you need to heat places, so the coal mine, yeah, we got to do the coal mine first.
If you're unsure whether foraged food additive is safe for consumption...
Because also the quicker we extract coal from those districts, the quicker we can get rid of them. Yeah, we'll take this, the dust coal mine. Foragers like it. Alright. Wasting heat. So it's livable. All right. Cindy's paw went and got her a governess, like she's going to be a duchess or something. Not on our watch. We roughed up the little bitch, all right. Ferguson's boys will learn this too. If they try to wife us again tonight, we'll put razors and say we'll cut out their eyes. It'll be good fun. But what we want is a proper rumble. Short blades only. Come on, who wants to play? The lack of a law regulating childhood is causing tension to rise throughout the city. Yeah. Oh. Oh yeah, wait, what was I doing? I didn't decrease the heat. Yeah. I was pretty dumb there. Alright. I actually do want to change it back to Celsius. Can only be changed in the main menu. Alright, well, then we're Fahrenheit. Oops. Alright. Let's expand this. Or, actually, no. let's expand this. So we're gonna need this more. You know, I'll do this because we're going to create a second one. We can build this right there. So we'll do that. Alright. So this will be where we'll put the hub. All right. Moving along. Is this done yet? No.
A new council session is now
So we got
in
minor
order.
crime going on. All right, let's get family apprenticeship. All right, anybody on Twitch who wants to vote, now's your chance. We're definitely not negotiating on this one. I think we're good. So we're gonna go to the vote. Anybody on Twitch who wants to vote, going once, going twice. Here we go.
The eyes have it.
Got it. All right. Next thing we do, I think we're going to go to guard enforcers, because trust is
A law has
pretty
passed
decent.
in the council. Take heed.
You know what we'll do? We'll grant them an agenda, and that'll get us up a little bit more. So you can get the next one. Alright, we bought ourselves some time for the materials. Now, let's raise some funds and get to the Frostland. Boom. So when that's done, we can build our Frostland team. Next, I want to build that second coal district. Yeah, there we go. Right there. Alright. And that is going to lead us right into building the second materials build district. Oh, you know, we haven't saved yet. Let's do that. Stream the pit. Alright. What do we need to build this? We need 200. You know, where do we have... So, we have a lot of prefabs down here. That's going to be a lot of ice breaking. But eventually we'll get to oil down there. Do we... Oh, and do we have any steam here? We got
Shield
steam.
your apprentice from the dangerous aspects of your job. This is how they learn.
Alright. So we almost have the coal mines. Profitable day. First couple were all rags and bones. Useless. But then there was this woman with real ruby earrings. Ought to cover the arrival fee, I said. The wife will love those. Next was a bunch of strong fellas. I sent them straight to Elaine's place. She'll wring them dry before I get home. Lately, there's been less of them. Maybe word is getting around. Gotta take advantage while it lasts. The lack of law regulating outsiders is decreasing population growth. Alright, so we'll do that after the next council session, because we gave the thinkers an agenda. Alright. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of prefabs to get to. And what do we need for 150? Yeah, we'll use the next prefabs for the next materials district, because we do really have to get there. Actually, we're going to use it to research the sawmill. Alright. The untreated sawmill. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about disease, but let's do it. Alright. So... here we go. So this guy's back online. Yeah, and now... resource deposit is nearly depleted.
The delegates.
So they want harvesting funerals. Disease is slightly decreased and research speed. I mean, I don't mind that at all. And actually, it looks like we don't even need to really negotiate. So I think I'm going to let this one ride. So anybody out there at Twitch who wants to vote, now's your chance. Going once, going twice. Here we go.
The eyes have it.
Yeah. All right. So that's good. So we could try to frost break down to here. But how many more do we have here? Yeah, we got a lot of prefabs.
Take heed.
If we build a second materials district and then a couple sawmills, we can build an industrial district and start making prefabs without having to go all the way down there. We might try to do that. So let's get to 150. Although, again, this is like all pushing back. Making the Frostland teams. So our stockpile will be filled in 38 weeks. This. Looks kind of cool built into this place here. See, what'll be nice is once we've depleted these, then we lose all this demand for materials.
Bundle up. It's getting.
So shouldn't that make the adjacent district? Right? Isn't that what it said? Warming neighbors. this new heat system. All districts that are warm or above... Oh, wait, no. All warm districts receive warmth proximity effects that increases temperature in surrounding districts. Let's make... We can afford it for right now. I want to see if we're not getting any type of like effect here, so might as well just do that. So we're good here. When we're done with this dust coal mine, we'll build that. Stewart, it seems some of our citizens are profiteering from outsiders trying to get into the city. We caught smugglers with a freezing and disoriented group of people. When warmed, fed, and questioned, they spoke of the grim reputation our city has among the survivors in the area. It's the only generator there is. But we've heard stories of what some of the guides do to people trying to get in. After what happened to us, the rumors seem true. Yeah, we'll set laws. That's the next thing we're going to do. Well, how many more do we have here? 160. That's just enough. Alright, yeah, we're going to have to frost break down there. I mean, we're eventually going to have to frost break all the way down here anyway. So, might as well. Alright. Yeah, look at that. There we go. Let me just like... Seems like such a waste, but that's just 4 heat stamps. Because I want to build a hub there when we need it, when we can use it. Right now, we're gonna wait till we get to 200 prefab. We'll just barely get there. And we can't... No, what we'll do is we'll frost break down, build the next one, and then when we get rid of that one, we'll be able to build what we need. Do need the dust coal mine. I don't want to mess with coal. Keep pushing everything back. That's what we're doing. Oh, 25 workers. Lower this just so we can get our workers. Alright, we slowed that down. Now we really do have to get the hothouse. Oh, we don't have the heat stamps. Oh, we need to get to 50. There we go.
Our elderly citizen.
It's the bio-waste hothouse. We'll lean into that. All right. Ouch, my finger, these fucking spindles. Mrs. Boss Lady keeps joking I'll fall asleep and get woken up by a prince. I don't get it. If a prince came near me, I'd rob him blind and make him do the bloody spinning. But it's alright. Gonna beat my record today. Nice strong yarn. Auntie Mabel says, if I can weave, I can work with her at the mill. Beats freezing in the streets. Family apprenticeship promises a better future for the children of the city. Yeah, it does. You're welcome. Oh, we can pass a law. Alright. So let's get rid of the coyotes of this city. I know we should do productive outsiders, but I just, for RP purposes and moral purposes, I want to accept all outsiders, so we're going to do it. But we're going to have to negotiate. Twitch, help me out. Construct a building, untreated sawmill. We are going to do that anyway. I think that's the only thing we really have to. Alright, so if there's anybody on Twitch who wants to vote, we're about to go for it. So, going once, going twice. Here we go.
Hear ye, hear
There
ye.
we go.
The vote. Measure
All right.
passes.
We did it. So good. So now we got that going.
Take
Ooh.
note. A new rule enters into force.
So now, alright, we need to get to 40 heat stamps and build the next prefab extraction district. And this should take us to the point where we can actually start building industrial districts. One would think. That one is me. Alright, cool. So, where we're at now we really do need to get to the Frostland. We need to get to 200 prefabs. I think we have enough time on these two things. Look at that. We're actually pretty good on materials considering the massive materials demand these two districts are creating. Is everything heated? Yeah. Good, good, good. So now we need to get to 200 prefabs. We gotta wait for this to finish so that we can start earning some. Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't do the central district creates anymore. That's okay. So then, considering this will last 122 weeks, the next thing we build after the what is it called? The logistics district will be the bio-waste hothouse. Oh, we also need to expand that. Or I forgot about population growth. Stewart, a new count has revealed significant growth in our population in recent weeks. Some attribute the rise to an influx of settlers from the Frostland, others to births outnumbering deaths. Whatever the cause, we have adjusted our calculations of the city's needs to reflect the new numbers. Everything is expanded. I kind of want to leave the people homeless, and when this is done, research housing. All this, though, is while we're neglecting the generator upgrade. I know that's not great, but let's get to 200 prefabs.
If you see newcomer outsiders,
Oh, here we go. I doubted we could sustain ourselves off this harsh land, yet here bellies are filled from foraging. I doubted the kindness of humanity, yet when I came here with nothing, the city let me in without question. This made me realize what this city can become. The times of mere survival are gone. We must organize. A brighter tomorrow is within our reach. Menders formed in support of forged additives and accept all outsiders. So, organize rescue operations, community action. The Menders will dispatch teams to the Frostland to locate and rescue survivors. Alright. Good relations. Exploration time is decreased. Yeah, that's not bad, I guess. I sound so sad about it. I kind of wanted more. Let's get to 200. There we go.
recess has ended.
Let's just finally get this logistics bay out of the way here and built. Alright, we need to get to 50... Oh no, we can do it now, so let's do it. Yes, this is what I wanted, the subsidized housing block. And the Menders like it. Alright. Next... Oh, well, next we're going to read this. They keep looking at my hands. Every day they come and pester me about my work. What are you doing right now? Can we push the other research along? Why are you halting the drafting of the law we discussed yesterday? They want to influence what we do. Menders. Pff. Menders want to steer the city closer to their ideas. Alright. Alright, let's pause for a second here. We're at about an hour. I'm going to do a quick bathroom break. Get another drink. So we'll be back. I'll be back in just like 60 seconds. Be right back. All right, and we're back. Let me fix my chair here. All right. So, let's get this going. So we've got a little bit of disease. We've got a little bit of crime because we have no goods. So we've really got to get working on that. We need to build an untreated sawmill, but first we got to do the hothouse. So, we're actually right there, 80 and 40. Alright, let's get the hothouse. This will give us 77 food. Ah, yes, and we can still expand. Yes, logistics district. So, here we go. Oh, man. But whatever we need to connect to is going to be all the way down here. Ooh, a vast expanse of relatively low elevation characterized by flat or gently rolling terrain with occasional plateaus and basins poses a negligible... Why is it telling me to go here, though? Alright. Launch the expedition. Because we need to find... the IEC core facility. Yeah. We're getting there.
Of obituaries, please visit your local administrative...
Now the sawmill. Oh, we need, well, first of all here. Okay, let's do this. Can I get guard enforcers? No. Not going to be able to. Well, the mender's like that. I don't mind it. Let's see what else we can do. Goods demand per capita is slightly decreased. Yeah, we're not really producing any goods right now, so that doesn't help. But the demand going down would be helpful. Alright, so anybody on Twitch who wants to vote, you can do so now. I don't think I'm going to negotiate on this one, because I think we might be alright. So, if you're on Twitch and you want to vote, now's a chance. Going once. Going twice. Here we go. Got it. There we go. The eyes have it. Alright, so that, look at that. Lowered it from 61.42. Alright. A
law has passed in the council.
We should expand this. So we got a lot of food here. We can still expand that district. Oh! We're also not doing well over here now. Oh, but we do need to start saving up to make sure once this is done we can immediately build that housing block. We're going to need 100 heat stamps for it. So I don't want to have unhoused people for too long. Lil Joey's been coughing all night. His forehead's as hot as the generator. It's them Turners. I know it's them. They got that new flu. And here they are, strolling about the neighborhood, carrying on with their business. They're killing people. That's what they're doing. Oh, please, Lord Almighty, I can't stand to lose another child. Someone's got to get through to them. So the lack of law regulating contagion prevention is causing tension to rise throughout the city. All right. So let's see. This is the Lords, the Thinkers, the Foragers, and the Lords. I'm going to build the eventual guard tower in the fortress, because I'm assuming these guys are going to be happy. If there's eventual protests, I don't want this district to be gone. Alright, so we got it. So let's get to 100.
The Research Institute
All right.
has proposed a new idea.
Oh, we need 50 workers. Can we use... Yes, the Menders will dispatch teams to the Frostland to locate and rescue survivors. Yeah, there we go. Look at that, it came in handy, and I doubted it. I'll never doubt you again, guys. Alright. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Ooh. Alright, so now we really need an untreated sawmill. An 80. And we need 400 workers. Well, for now,
The council
take
has convened
this down.
and awaits the steward's proposal.
So this is going to take how long to build? In 11 days. We got 11 weeks on that. Okay. Wait, what happened here? How did we... And all that. Stuart, it was only a matter of time. We had an unusually long streak of mild weather, but now meteorologists are clear. There's a familiar drop in air pressure at higher altitudes. A whiteout is coming. The wind will cause extreme cold, and the clouds will blot out the sun. Without shelter and ample fuel, our people will be at mortal risk. We have to prepare. Yeah. Jesus. I don't think we are prepared. Alright, well, we're gonna build... Damn, we need people. I could build a material stockpile. So what would happen if, say, we brought that down, we build... Oh. Wait, why can't we... Yeah. So build that. Sick neighbors. Stuart, this morning a house has been found walled off from the rest of its neighborhood. Its inhabitants escaped after a while, but they found that local shops and amenities refused to service them. I don't know who did it, but it's for the best, I tell you. Them people got all sort of bugs. The place is healthier without them, claimed a local pub owner. The latest spread of influenza has indeed hit the district hard, and people are on edge. Maybe we ought to define common rules for this to appease tensions. The persistent lack of law regulating contagion prevention is causing tension to rise even further. Yeah. We'll pass something for that.
Please queue in the Central District for updated maps. Our scouts have charted new territory.
Ooh, and that's almost done. You know, we are... Oh, okay, what did these guys find? Reindeer are known to live in this area, feeding off lichen growing above hidden hot springs. An outpost here could increase our supply of 70 food until its deposit of 29,400 depleted. So we can use 5 Frostland teams to bring that back. The IEC core facility. Our scouts uncovered a massive pre-frost factory, half buried under decades of accumulated snow. It seems it was established by the Imperial Exploration Company to mass-produce cores. Or, by the looks of it, it was never completed, but its basic infrastructure has withstood the test of time. Maybe we can pick up where they left off. Yeah, so now, we gotta connect. Our scouts pass a group of jolly-faced hunters. They later described as having plenty of meat on their bones. In exchange for a spare heat lamp, the hunters revealed some details about their hunting grounds. A field full of lichen and moss, where huge herds graze. Alright, so bring that food back. Yes, coal. Here we go. Quiet lowlands nestled between hills or mountains, offering some respite to travelers amidst the rugged terrain. Present little challenge to explore. Yeah, do that. Because that's what we need. We need food and coal. Alright. So, we gotta get people housed. There we go. We can do it now. Let's build that. Nothing lost. Stuart, our biowaste hothouse has begun cooperating with people who forage for food additives in the Frostland. On top of their regular duties, they provide it with leaves, animal carcasses, and feces in order to enrich its compost. This will no doubt increase our food output. Biowaste hothouses produces more food thanks to the forage additives. Yes! Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, but sorry, that also includes this. Although even without that, okay. Oh, we got the sawmill. All right, so we're going up here. When this is done, we'll be up there. We just need to get coal going. 400 workers. What we really need is to find more people out in the Frostland. Let's expand this so we get more frost teams. Alright. Let's take a save. Haven't done it in a little bit. Ooh, okay.
Do not succumb to wasteful fashion. A well-made coat is always in style.
So, there we go. So now, oh, we just need 80 heat stamps. Ah, you cheapos. You barely gave us any.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Angry lords grow more radical. Stuart, the lords have grown deeply unhappy with your rule. Community leaders now openly urge lords to join the Menders. Oh, okay. Arguing that as part of the radical organization, they will be better able to protect their interests. If nothing is done to address this situation, many angry lords will join the Menders and push for the faction to take action against you. Yeah, encourage it. I'm gonna lean into the menders, so you guys do that. It's fine with me. Alright, let's get to 80 heat stamps. There we go. So, build us a dust coal mine here. So we've only got 22 weeks there. Which means we gotta start frost breaking out this way. We've got 32 weeks on that. Ooh, okay. But at least we're increasing here. We've also got the storm coming in. Oh, we can research. We gotta start, yeah, the generator upgrade. Oh, interesting. We can only do adaptive pumps. Okay. We gotta get to 50. Which is fine, because we'll lean into that. Oil is supposed to be more efficient, but... alright, what's going on with heating? Chili. What did it tell us about chili? All districts below livable increase disease. Cold workplaces but does chili count as cold? Yeah, no. Okay. So we're good on. We do need to make sure the housing districts though are good. Alright, how about we... There we go. Alright, we're good there. We have about 19 weeks, so we have to frost break out this way. Did that expansion... only give us 5 Frostland teams? Alright, fine. We have 24 workers? Come on. Oh boy, here we go. The city is changing. We started a family here. We bore children. We toiled against the hardships like everybody else. But now these menders, they walk around telling people what to do, what to think. What they spout, though, is utter folly. Against everything that made us, we will not have it. The fate of our children is at stake. What about the children? We will chart the path for our city. Venturers have formed in opposition to the menders. Actually, I feel like I generally don't mind these guys. We'll hire mercenary guards must enforce the Stewart's rule. Yeah, that's right. I kind of like these guys. And heat stamps income. City investment. Oh boy. Who do I support? I mean, I'm certainly not gonna get anybody on this. Oh yeah, we gotta do contagion prevention. Well, this will increase with the venturers. The infectious badge. Alright, let's negotiate. What do these guys want? Oh, the surveillance watchtower. I mean, I am gonna want that. So let's do it. Alright. I think we're gonna let this one go to vote. So, anybody on Twitch who wants to vote, going once, going twice, go. Hey, Johnny Test, you can't escape me, Ham. Who said I wanted to escape you? Good to see you, good to see you. Welcome back. Thanks for joining in. We're doing something. We're doing a thing. We're doing a thing. So for this one, we're trying to get the IEC core facility back
A
online.
new rule enters into force.
So, you know, we have that going on. It means, though, we have no cores. No cores until... Oh my god, that's all we got. Until we build one. Frustrating the venture is such genius over here. I know. Well, they just formed. And I kind of like them. So I kind of want to make them happy. Because I like their perks. Mercenary guard squads and more heat stamps. Problem is I've been leaning into the foragers, which caused the menders. Yeah, bribe them, right? Actually, we'll grant them an agenda. There we go. They'll like that. Yeah. We'll grant them agenda, because we're actually pretty low on heat stamps here. Now we do have a storm incoming. We really need to get an industrial district online.
In the central district,
But we're about to lose
our scouts have
one of our
charted
coal
new
things.
territory.
Yeah, I know. So, you know, factions with high relations can decrease their own fervor. I know, yeah. That's why I'm trying to increase relations. When it said they had bad relations, they, like, literally just formed, so I gotta do a little bit of mending on them. But I have some time to work on them. The lords are kind of upset, but they're joining the menders. Oh wait, oh no, that's the thinkers. The thinkers are joining them. Oh, we can research. Yeah, we're gonna need this generator upgrade. I think I'm gonna lean into the adaptive pumps. We actually didn't have this before because the ventures weren't here. I know oil is more efficient. Ooh boy, hello. Okay. Stuart, we see we're low on heat stamps. To prevent the city from grinding to a halt, adventurers have come forward with a potential solution. The city is right-skinned, Stuart. No one's got any funds to go around. One leader says, we say our best bet is to pass mass-produced goods. This would help us generate income over time. Yeah, I agree. I don't really want to do it because we already have the other law, so it's gonna piss off the menders, and we can make them happier in other ways. So. Still like a woman right now there. Oh, you're on you're still on mobile. It took me a second. I was like, yeah, what were we talking about before? Quality over... Hey, Death Kebab, welcome in. Good to see you. Quality over quantity, I agree on that one. Thank you for the vote on that. So, we have to... Well, we have... Okay. We've got two things that are actually pretty important. Because we need more shelter. But we're going to run out of coal in 10 weeks. So, we've got to Frostbreak out to the coal over here. We'll go this way, because then we can branch out to this stuff later. Actually, that's a good stopping point right there. Because then the next Frostbreak, we can get the rest of it. Have I played Dead by Daylight? No. I mean, I know of it. I haven't played it yet, though. It looks pretty cool, but it's just one of those situations where you're like, There's just too many games to play. Oh, there we go. I don't need to build anything. I forgot we didn't have that fully. There's a meme build called the Steagle. The Steagle. Yeah, I gotta try that one. I was talking about, somebody was bringing up Dead by Daylight. Was that you in last week's Friday Night Frostpunk? Because if it wasn't, then there's somebody else who was talking to me about Dead by Daylight. Maybe the world is trying to tell me it's time. Interesting. So if it wasn't you, the world is like, dude, you got to play that game now. Stop slacking. I only learned of the Steagle build this week. Nice. Alright, here we go. So this will be our next coal district. It'll actually be great when this runs out because we have a penalty for increased materials here. So you can see we're going to free up 160 materials.
Citizens, your delegates.
Basically, you play as Steve and have perks that make you scream as much as possible. Wait, I thought Dead by Daylight is like a zombie thing, isn't it? But now I think that Dead by Daylight is that like a? I gotta look at it again. What am I thinking of? Okay. Oh, 4 survivors and a killer. Oh, interesting. All right. All right. So what do these guys want? Heat auctions. Oh yeah, this law. I actually don't mind this law. The survivors do generators. Oh, I see. Okay. So now it all ties in. I actually don't mind this law. I'll see what we can negotiate with it. If I don't like what it is. The patrol watchtower I don't mind. We can do that. We can let the rest of it ride. Okay, so we're going to let this ride. So anybody else on Twitch who wants to vote? Going once, going twice. Here we go. One guy called the flashbang something stupid. Illiterapitus glaucomas. That's the type of thing that you can put on a t-shirt right there. Wait, let me look up Dead by Daylight. How come I'm like so off with what this is? Oh, okay, I know this cover. Yeah, I was thinking of a different game. Oh, interesting. Alright, I'm gonna have to play that one then. It sounds like my kind of thing. Sounds like, there was a board game I loved to play back in the day when I had groups of friends called Secret Hitler. Kind of sounds like that. And Secret Hitler, it's basically what Among Us is. Among Us is like Secret Hitler. Alright, unfair stigma. Stuart, some chronic disease sufferers complain they are unfairly tarnished by your infectious badge law. I've got asthma, so I convulse with wheezing, hacking coughs from time to time. It's not pretty, but it's not catching. Yet still folk give me the stink eye for not wearing a badge, said one other sufferer. If we had hospitals, they could provide medical exemption certificates to such citizens, in addition to taking care of our health and helping the sick. What should we do? I can sympathize with this. Let me tell you, when we were in the height of COVID, my apartment is at the bottom of a hill. To get to the main street, you got to go up this steep hill. And so every time I would get to the top of that hill, because I do have seasonal asthma, I'd be like, and I'd have to cough a little bit. And because it was like COVID times, any little cough, everybody on the street just kind of looks at you like, what the hell? I was like, no, I just walked up a hill. So I sympathize with this guy. But we're not going to be able to build a hospital in this because we haven't even researched one. We'll promise it because we can research a hospital next. No, we got to build the patrol tower. We can't promise this right now. I cast Illiterapitus glaucomas. That does sound like something from Harry Potter, right? Oh, what am I doing? I'm not utilizing the Frostlands here. The husk of a machine remains in the snow, already picked clean of useful parts. Our scouts noted frozen oil around what remains of the fuel tank. A set of coordinates was carved roughly into the broken boilerplate. Yeah, okay, let's do that. And then, what's the next one? A crash wagon lies in the snow. Its contents already looted. A woman frozen inside inside the cabin. The small diary in her pocket tells of how she stole the wagon and was hoping to sell its cargo of materials to Hamcut's Heights. The last line reads, "I just wanted a better life for the baby." From the coordinates in the diary, our scouts can discern the rough direction she traveled in. Thank you. This is why I went to this place. Possible settlement. Shanties and furnaces still remain from when a community of hundreds supported these interconnected shafts along a deep coal vein. An outpost here could increase our supply by 400 coal until deposits. Yeah, so we're going to build... We are going to do this because we actually, like, really need it. So we need... Okay, so we're going to wait till we have 75 heat stamps, and we're going to do with that. I'm sorry, but you appear to suffer from chronic derpinus. I've been told worse. I've been told I suffer from worse. I'll take that. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So here will be our new district here, because this is going to run out in 2 weeks. Derpiness. I suffer from chronic derpiness. Listen here, my man. I'll have you know, I suffer from the best derpiness. I am Lord Derpiness. And I'm not afraid to admit it. I may have the derpiness, but the derpiness doesn't have me. What does that mean? I have no idea. You can make that out. Sir Derpington III. Yes, that's right. Lord Derpington. Ooh. We're about... Ooh, in 3 weeks. Okay. So we have to... I don't want to run out of...
The Research Institute is ready to present its latest breakthrough.
Right, so we have... And we can't... We need an industrial district. Oh, well, we can build one here. Okay, here we go. Because we need to build ourselves... some prefabs. Someone's losing coal. Yeah. You need to research the watchtower. Oh yeah, that's right. Thanks for the reminder. I do need to research. Oh wait, but we're also running out of coal. So I need to get to... Well, I can't even research anything right now anyway. I don't have the money for it. No, we have to build first the Skyway to start getting coal from that settlement. Stuart, a father has come to our offices with his son. They both ask you hear them out. This boy is not cut out for a blacksmith, said the father. His knack is for words, poetry. I can bend steel, but he can stir souls. Please, let him be apprenticed under someone who can teach him to use his talents. Their plea echoes the sentiment of someone that family apprenticeship limits the prospects of children born into an arduous career path. What should we do? Ooh, but we can increase relations with the venturers. I know we have 100% vote here, but I kind of disagree. I want to lean into these ventures and thinkers, yeah, whatever, but I'm sorry, everybody. I'm gonna go with this one. Right? Right? Anybody, if you voted for stay firm, make your case, because I kind of want to go for this one. Why should we stay firm? Why should we do it? I don't really care about this kid and his poetry, but I care about the Menders. You cannot show weakness. Stay firm to your choices. Alright. Alright, we'll do it. We can make it up to them in another way. Ah, so look at this. We lost this one, so that's fine. We're about to get a ton of materials. Oh, we already did, actually. Let's expand this. Yes, prefabs. There you go. And then... Oh, what was I doing, though? Wow, why did I expand that? I forgot. I'm waiting to get 75 of that. Ew, I made a mistake. Oh, let's shake people down for money. That's what we'll do. Alright. Connect the skyways. Alright, how long is this going to take? 2 weeks? How much coal do we have left? 1 week. Yikes. Alright, we gotta research the surveillance watchtower. So we have 14 weeks for that. 11 weeks, perfect. Oh, what did I do? Well, I just said research for both of them. Although, oh boy. Yeah, okay. Do people like me enough yet for one of these? I knew that was going to be a 0. Oh, that's not good. Well, I think we have, yeah, we have a law and everything. So there's nothing we can do there. And we're about to lose that, so we actually have to get the next materials district up and running. Well, it's a good thing we didn't build the stockpile here. Oh, we can put the next industrial district here.
Brochures and kits. Limited time only.
Yikes. We have 22 weeks left on that. Oh, okay, this is gone. Oh, you know, we can now build... Oh, but we don't have a core. So we're doing the IEC core thing. Damn it. I'm so stupid. Skyway. Oh my god, we're gonna have to build a skyway like all the way around the settlement. Unless, you know, we're all the way down here now. It might be worth to just frost break, yeah, out this way. Because we could use more teams anyway. Ooh, and this is where we can put the hub, or the whatever you call it, the thingy thing. Are we really that? Yeah, no. Put that up. What's wrong with you people? We also need the sawmill. Because we had a sawmill in the other one. Which difficulty is this? We're on the second highest, so Stewart, right? Because what's Captain is the highest, right? So we're on Stewart. Ooh, yeah, we're at cold here. Let's not have people. Oh, this is, yeah, that's about to run out anyway. Oh, look at that. Okay. We got this now. So this is good. Will be filled in 14 weeks. Good, because we got this incoming storm. Alright, let's continue frost breaking. This is... No, we can expand this. And then we should build... Well, we'll wait till this is done. In 15 weeks, we can build the dust coal mine over there. Alright, so let's... What do we get? We're getting 30... Okay, so let's finally build... we need 600 workers. So now maybe it is kind of not bad to build this. Decreased workforce. And then we can finally get some goods production going. Oh, we're wasting heat. Oh, interesting. Oh, what's this over here? Okay. Yeah, so when this is done, we'll build our next industrial district. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Get there. Oh, well, yeah, we have no laws to do yet.
Beware of frostbite. Keep your face and ears covered.
Okay. Here we go. Industrial district time. So put this here, and then 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And so you will do our goods. What are we researching? Oh, yeah.
The Research Institute has proposed a new idea.
Research patrol. I don't think we can research both, right? Oh. So we'll research both. I've never really done that before. I've always stuck with... Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm so stupid sometimes. Okay. So we gotta get to... Well, actually, we could use some more frost breaking around it. Alright, so now we'll get to 40.
Stewart.
Badge of shame. Stuart, with disease currently under control, more and more citizens resent being forced to wear unwarranted infectious badges. I've got the clap, but I ain't... I've got the clap, but I ain't spreading that to no one just by breathing, complained one. Notice how he didn't say he's not going to spread it to anyone. He's just not going to spread it to anyone by breathing. But with this blasted thing pinned on, everyone runs at the sight of me like I'm a damn leper. A mixed coalition of delegates agrees with the complaints and has drafted a new law which would deregulate the issue of contagion altogether. All right. All right. Oof, we're only getting 9 a week. I don't wanna shake people down for money though. Because I want to get guard enforcers. I gotta get trust up. Oh, here we go. So make some goods. Yeah, not worth it. So we do, maybe we need to research like the factory thing. Ooh, we are actually going to need a fuel hub. So 80, okay. That'll open up some workers.
Heat stamps are the only recognized form of payment. Beware of scammers.
I keep pushing off when we're doing
peddling
this.
alternate currencies.
We're about to reach the storm. We're kind of doing okay. Knock on wood. I hate saying that about Frostpunk. Whenever you think you're doing okay, you're about to get punched in the face. Okay. Oh, we've got 12 Frostland teams now. Oh, well, we are going to need some... Yeah, you need 10 Frostland teams to do that, so... So let's get to 40. Ooh, okay. Interesting, though, we're still doing okay. My first shop, mine, that I earned off the sweat from my own back. Gross. I put my nose to the grindstone. I stayed focused, and I was rewarded. This city is slowly proving to be a haven for merit and hard work. Next, I'll buy out the shop around the corner. I'll expand. There will be an Ollie's outlet at every corner, mark my words. I'll show them my worth, and I'll charge them accordingly. I'm glad to see in the apocalypse Walmart still survived. Okay, so we can now build... Oh god, we've got more population.
Our researchers have developed a new idea and await their next task.
Let's do that. We now need... Well, we could do... the housing block. It'll take 50 workers. Yeah, this takes 200 workers, yeah. Thinkers admire your leadership. Stuart, the thinkers seem to be concerned by the radical ideas of some of the venturers. Some of them are family, but their ideals consume them, says one of the elders. They are still good people. We just need your authority to convince them to see reason. They ask you to decry the more extreme venturers' ideals, so the thinkers have leverage when convincing them to abandon their radical ways. Yeah, I think we'll do this. This way we can lower their fervor when we need to. So we have a new law available. Which one was that? Oh yeah, this thing. Well, no one supports this. We'll come back to that one. I don't know about that one yet. So, if we got everybody here, we could do it. I think, though, I need a little more. I don't think I can get this yet. I'd have to make a bunch of promises. Let's try it. I'm feeling lucky. Alright, so the thinkers, what can we give you? Construct a building, a survey. Okay, we can do that. The lords, what do you guys want? Research a recovery hospital, we'll do that. And then the foragers. Oh, build a dust coal mine. We're about to do that anyway. Alright, look at this. We might actually get it passed. Alright, anybody on Twitch who wants to vote, now's your chance. Going once. Going twice. Here we go. Alright. I mean, we passed 3 promises, so we got a lot to do, but we're going to take a save, though. I think this is a good save point. Alright.
The delegates have reached a decision. A new law takes hold.
So, let's research... Oh, we can't research anything. We don't have the heat stamps. So this is building. Oh. Yeah, let's make a housing block. So that'll cover us there. Food is increasing. Now, I do want to build the surveillance watchtower. We're going to build it in the foragers section. So how much will that cost us? So we need 80 heat stamps. Well, let's research the recovery hospital. Yeah, more population growth. That's not bad. I don't mind it. All right. We're moving along. We're moving along here. Wait, what? We built it, but why didn't it give us everything we needed? That's not nice. Alright, so we've got this. Yeah, so we need 75 heat stamps. So we can spare 15 Frostland teams. What we could really use is like people. Searching area. Interesting. Okay. What else do we have around us? Frostland dwellers and food. Vast expanse of relatively low elevation characterized by flat or gently rolling terrain with occasional plateaus and basins poses a negligible challenge for exploration. Let's do it. Ooh. If we're gonna build this though, we gotta get cracking. Let's get to 75. Okay, can we get no. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, the storm is pretty much upon us. So let's get another housing district built.
The council has convened and awaits the steward's proposal.
So this will get everybody inside. Oh. Okay, so we have enough coal to last us 59 weeks. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, not good. Okay. Let's pause this for a second. Not good. Well... Alright, let's extract some money from people. Can't. We need more money. What? They're too cold. Alright, let's override the generator. So I got here the menders. They're too cold. What? Okay, so what do we need for the Dust Core? We need 80.
The research instant.
So let's get to 80 heat stamps. So that'll get that. That'll also get our promise done. What do we need for the surveillance watchtower? So another 80. Okay.
Evacuated outpost workers. Report for duty at once.
Oh, well, what we should be doing... Sorry, I forgot. Let's pause here. What can we turn off? Let's turn that off. All the outpost teams. Let's turn you guys off. let's turn you off. We can turn this off. We're not creating enough goods anyway, so let's turn you off. So let's just get the housing districts. Alright. So we have the housing districts at Chile. Oh, that's only going to last us 12 weeks, though. $16 weeks. I think that's the best we can do. Alright. Alright. So we're going to go through this whole storm. We're at about 2 hours now, so I'm going to take a bathroom break. So be back in like 30 seconds. And then we're going to make it through this storm. I promise. Alright, so be back in like 30 seconds. Alright, and we're back. And we're back. And my chair is falling away. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's do this. Let's get through this storm. Now, you guys are pissed. We'll do that. So this one is on 75 weeks. I think this will hold out. I mean, we could build another deep, or not a deep, but a coal drill. You know, we should be able to turn this up. Yeah, I think Chile in an apocalyptic whiteout isn't so bad. Oh, what am I doing though? I'm forgetting. Also, we're on overdrive. I have to remember that. We've got 15 weeks. E. If we oh yeah, it doesn't anything to decrease the heat demand. During emergency shifts. Alright, fine. Oh, you know, we do have to build a dust coal mine anyway, and we also have to build a surveillance watchtower. What does... Let's get to 80 heat stamps. Alright, so let's build that. And then the coal mine, we need to get 80 heat stamps also, right? Yeah. Honestly, I should have done the coal mine first. Ooh, we're running out of food. We're running out of food. Got us a couple weeks. We're almost there, actually. Yeah, we couldn't get that. Okay. Sorry, foragers. But look at this. We are so close. Oh my god, we made it with 1 day left.
The steward is aware that the overdrive is nearing capacity.
Oh, he is not aware of that, but thanks for letting me know, buddy. We just made it. I always make fun of you for all your little announcements, but thanks for that, buddy. Wait, why... Oh, the Frostland teams are off. That's why. I'm like, what happened to all our coal generation? Oh, this one is still... Yikes. Okay. Oh, we only have like 2 days left. So let's turn that one off. Sheesh. But we made it. Alright, we're not quite out of that one yet. Oh yeah. So we can turn down the heat on a lot of these. Oh wait, don't we have the law though where oh yeah. So if we have those warm housing districts, actually, we're going to get more heat stamps. So let's do that. Plus everybody will be happy. Alright. So we got that. Oops. Or actually, yeah, I wanted to come out here. God, when is the storm going to be gone from there? Alright, so let's build this whole thing. So we can finally get some cores. Let's turn you guys back on. Let's turn both of you guys back on. Turn emergency shifts off. All right. Well, we made it. Does this mean we're finally back in business here? Yeah. So what's going on up here? Alright. Final revelry. Frozen bodies in various states of undress lie in a circle by a brick storeroom. Nearby scraps of fabric may once have been tents. Clearing some of the snow, our scouts found the remains of a bonfire at the center of the bodies, as well as many, many bottles of moonshine. Charcoal letters mark the storeroom's wall. We shouldn't have left. Inside, the room was blackened with old, cold dust, but no fuel remained. Only a sealed larder stocked with tins and frozen grains. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Take that food. A bonfire camp. A circle of bunkhouses around a constantly burning bonfire. These people work nearly non-stop just to survive. Their eyes lit up at the sight of our scouts, to whom they confessed their yearning to finer things in life besides gathering wood and food. Hey, okay, we'll take more people. We can always use more people. Alright. So let's research. Yeah, let's research the factory. So we've got the salvaging factory, the mechanical factory, or the line factory. The venturers like that. Disease, kind of like this one. Yeah, let's do the salvaging one. Alright, we're almost out of this. Yeah, so we're gonna have to start. Yeah, look at that. There we go. Now, what do we need to get the adaptive pump? 200 heat set. Oh, that's right. And we need a core, so we can't do that yet. Oh, did we finish this? Okay. So, investigate the site. Here we go. Stuart, the Imperial Exploration Company factory we uncovered in the Frostland was indeed designed to produce cores away from the old country. Codenamed Project Pi, it is a marvel of engineering, a testament to the genius of the generator builders. Our scouts uncovered critical documents detailing the routes of several convoys that were en route to the facility but never seemed to have reached their final destination. If we can locate at least 3 of them intact and bring their cargo here, our engineers are confident they can complete construction and unlock the factory's full potential, producing an endless supply of cores. So, find 15 buried IEC convoys and excavate them to uncover 3 eligible parts for the core factories. Alright. Let's do it. So here we go. So we'll start with the fields. We need 20 Frostland teams. So the Coleman... Oh, here, there we go. So launch an expedition there. Alright, so we got quite a bit of food. We just need to get goods underway.
Do not succumb to wasteful fashion. A well-made coat is always
But we are
in
doing the
style.
salvaging factory. Did we end up building colder season? Okay. The watchtower? Doesn't look like much. This is what the watchtower looks like? It looks like an empty building. Alright. Oh. Future without cores. Stuart, there is growing concern over our lack of any cores. Without them, we cannot expand our infrastructure, and worse still, we may struggle to generate enough heat to keep everyone alive. We'll never get the old generator up to scratch like this, one of our engineers remarked. Without proper upgrades, this contraption won't see us through for long. In these uncertain times, we must ensure our city does not suffer. New objective added to the depleted cores tale. Oh, what is it? Do not let cold fall to catastrophic cold before you repair the core factory. Okay. So we got plenty of workforce. Alright, so let's build... Oh no, we're waiting for the salvaging factory, that's right. Oh, no. That is one ugly looking district, but, you know, whatever. All right. So I would like to get guided voting. But yeah, nobody's going to go along with that right now. So we've got 22 weeks left on this, which is fine because when it runs out, we can build right here. We could probably go for another bio-waste hothouse, and then, well, actually, you know, what we could do is build another food district and then put a thing here. We only have 36 weeks left in that. Stuart, we see we're low on heat stamps. To prevent the city from grinding to a halt, the venturers have come forward with a potential solution. The city is right skint, Stuart. No one's got any funds to go around. One leader says, we say our best bet is to pass mass-produced goods. This would help us generate income over time. No. Well, yeah, we're gonna piss off the menders, but let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. So let's see what the lords want for this. Another patrol watchtower. I don't necessarily hate that idea. Experimental treatment. Jesus. What about the foragers? They're always good. Construct another bio-waste hothouse. Actually, yeah. I think I might do this one. Alright. Anybody... we're going to take it to vote now. So anybody else on Twitch who wants to vote? Going once? Going twice? Here we go.
The votes are in. The measure passes.
Let's raise the temperature there. Oops. Right, remind me, I keep looking this up. I don't know why I can't remember. Chile does what? Yeah, so Chile is good for workplaces. Chile is good. Okay. Alright, we got the salvaging
Our researchers
factory.
have developed a new idea and
So we need
await
180.
their next task.
Fine. Oh, but we do need to build that bio-waste hothouse. So, in order to do that, I want to build a new... Yeah, let's just do that. I think I'll build a second one here for when we get a core. So we'll build this. Yeah. Actually, hold on. Because we're almost at our storage capacity. And then we can build a hub here. But it might be dumb because this is going to be up in 32 weeks. Whatever. You know what else we could do? If we get down here, get these prefabs, we can put both industrial districts on goods. It is going to raise disease, though. Wait, didn't we research a hospital and we never built it, right? Oh, yeah. So we do need to build a hospital. Oh, and we have a housing district we haven't expanded. That's interesting. Okay.
Do not waste time on
Trust will go up, but heat stamps income. Have we done everything we need here? Oh, a geothermal plant. Yeah, but we can't do that yet. Whoa, look at this. Yeah, everybody likes this. Alright, so we'll research that next. Although, well, no, we do want to get... Yeah, we do want to get those. And I keep forgetting, too. Well, oh, we also need to build a biowaste hothouse. Okay. We've got a lot of stuff we gotta build. And I keep neglecting it. Alright, so we need to get to 80 heat stamps. We've got a lot of prefabs, so why don't we move this to goods? Alright, so we finally have some positive goods. We are, you know, doing emergency shifts, but... Yeah, I forget. When you don't have goods, what's the problem? Yeah, where is it? It's not on here. Does anybody remember out there when you don't have goods? What's the problem? They all have an issue. Whatever. So 10 weeks on that. So let's get to 80.
And will consider the steward's agenda.
Thorough surveillance. Stuart, people are furious after it was revealed that surveillance watchtowers guards use their equipment to peer inside citizens' windows. I was glad when that thing went up. Thought it would make our streets safer. Had no idea they'd be more interested in what's happening in my bedroom, said one resident living near a watchtower. Surveillance guards defend their use of such equipment. Crime moved indoors since we set up here. We can't turn interiors into no-go zones for law enforcement, said their commander. What is your position? Yeah, let's improve relations. We don't need to be peering into people's homes. Oil found. We found oil. Alright, what did we find? A transport lies on its side, its front curved around a boulder. Its cargo of coal spilled into the snow. The boulder is lined with explosives, but it seems the fuses failed in the cold. By the carriage, frozen pools of blood surround a ring of men, most dressed in furs. The exception is a man in a gray uniform. Coal soot on his beard, a sword still in his hands. Take the coal? Don't mind if I do. Yeah, so a little flag thing. Oh, what's this? A pool of dark snow marks where oil has naturally risen to the surface. Our crews must be careful to harvest the precious fuel without exposing it to the heat of their oil torches. Yeah, we can't do anything with it yet until we get this this core facility built. Alright, so we need 25 Frostland teams for that. Glacier. Alright. Yeah, let's send people there. Oh. We're losing coal. Alright, let's all buck up, people. Yeah, let's build a food stockpile. And then we'll build that bio-waste hothouse. Still have 513 there. Oh. Damn. Okay. We are kind of in trouble. We have... Ooh. We are in major trouble. Oh my lord. You know, I did not really consider we would get to a point where we have no coal whatsoever. We can't do the adaptive pumps, though. We've only got 2 weeks left there. Alright, what we need... Okay, we need the logistics bay. So we've got to build the logistics bay because we've got to find and create like a colony for coal.
That's the behavior of those with something to hide.
We've got 43 weeks. How long is it going to take? 11 weeks for this. Let's just turn this off. And you make prefabs. And actually, no, just turn this off for now. Save the coal. 105 weeks. Yeah. Okay. So this one we're not demolishing because there is a deep coal vein here. So eventually we can build the deep mine. But we really need to get something from the Frostland. Let's make sure nobody's getting a ton of heat. Yeah, I think, I thought it was crime. Greatly increased by goods scarcity. So it's growing. Okay. Okay, so maybe we turn one on. Preta Prosthetics. Stuart, a young engineer, brought us novel designs to mass-produce prosthetics with a minimum amount of resources. Manufactured in standard sizes, they would allow maimed workers to get back on the saddle in no time, he bragged. Sure, they won't be the sturdiest, but they will cost practically nothing. If one breaks, folks will quickly get another one. Should we allocate additional materials to our industry to use these designs? Increases the percentage of active workers. Wait, what? Mass-produced goods increases the the percentage of active workers. Okay, but increases materials demand. No, I'd rather not. All right, so we can delete this. You know, if we build a sawmill here,
Secure additional layers. A cold season is imminent.
yeah, that's right, though. We need the biowaste hothouse. Silent killer. Stuart, the situation in housing districts is untenable. People are dying in droves, often taken in their sleep. First it was my wife. She always had a fragile constitution, my poor Helen. Then my eldest. Now I have only my Lottie left, said a man in mourning clothes. Please, Stuart, don't forsake us. We must take action. Hundreds of people died in cold housing districts. Oh. So you'll have 40 weeks increased temperature level in all housing districts to at least chilly, to at least livable. Yeah, I can do it to at least Chile. I wonder, can I finally get guided voting? It's possible. Well, we'll open it up on Twitch, and now let's see what we can get here. So the thinkers... Yeah, that's easy. We'll mobilize them. Okay, fine. The lords... Sure, we'll grant you an agenda. Alright, we have a chance here. So I'm going to take it to vote. Anybody on Twitch who wants to vote? Going once, going twice. Here we go.
The delegates have spoken. The law is tabled.
Damn. By 2 votes. Two votes. All right. And grant agenda to the Lords. Fine. But hey, I'm accepted. Menders rallies build support. Stuart, the Menders have started gathering for periodic rallies supporting your rule. They are praising you for steering the city on a path to adaptive prosperity. They attract large crowds of people who share their optimism. The Menders draw attention to their peculiar suits, seemingly made from scraps of random patches, but amazingly warm. Between speeches, their elders teach those willing about the bounties of the Frostland. I smirked when they started exhibiting a bunch of greenery, but those folks started explaining all their properties and uses, like how this one cures the pox and this one's fibers insulate heat suits, said a participant. These people know how to survive. Maybe we ought to listen. The Menders are suggesting several things they believe will improve the city even further. What should they focus on? Heat stamps. Oh, sorry, didn't open that one up to Twitch. Nope, heat stamps, that's what we want. Alright. Let's build a sawmill. That'll give us what we need there. Then we'll build another house. Actually, okay, so we have one here. Alright, so let's build the housing block. Then we're going to expand this district.
The Research Institute
yes.
is ready to present its latest breakthrough.
120 heat stamp. Jesus. Yeah. Things are about to get difficult. Alright, sorry guys. We really need it. We've got to find coal. Yes, this is what we want. And we still got 15 more teams. Yes, go here. All right. So we've got 2 teams going out.
Neighbors kindly ask rally attendees to keep.
So they want ceremonial funerals. And they've got... I forget, who is it that wants this? I think it was like the Lords or somebody. The Thinkers will be pissed. Well, whatever. Alright, we're going to take this to vote. Anybody on Twitch who wants to vote? Going once, going twice. Here we go.
Hear ye, hear ye. The delegates have spoken. The law
Alright.
takes effect.
Damn. And we're out of heat.
People of the city, your council has voted.
Alright, what did we find? A pool of dark snow marks where the oil has naturally risen to the surface. Our crews must be careful to harvest the precious fuel without exposing it to the heat of their lamps. Yeah, we found oil. Okay, great. Here lies one of the convoys that once carried crucial parts for the IEC core factory's construction. Most of it is buried deep beneath the snow, requiring significant time and effort to evacuate. Some fatalities may occur during the operation. Yeah, we gotta do it. Now, we need anywhere else that's gonna give us coal. We can build another Vanguard logistics bay, right? Oh no, we need 120. Damn. Damn. Here's where it unravels. Yeah, rally's been collapsing. Coal, here we go. Is that other one done? Or are we still getting stuff? Deposit fully extracted. Stuart, Venturer's representatives have come to your office. It was madness to vote in ceremonial funerals, one said. If you continue with such nonsense, we will have to act. We implore you, repeal that law. Or if you are adamant about upholding it, at least further our vision of the city in a different area. Yeah, we'll research liberated youth, fine. Although we can't do it yet. Yeah. We're having some difficulties. It was all going so well. Hey, we finally got the Twitch bot chat. The Twitch bot in chat. Took you a long time. Now it's time to get deleted. Alright. Okay. Tension is arising.
Do not keep your frozen departed indoors. Leave them outside for collection.
Oh well. We can research liberated youth now.
A new
24
council
weeks.
session
4 weeks.
is now in order.
Yeah, there's nothing we can propose. Oh boy. Worry grows as generator remains off. Stuart, your refusal to turn on the generator is causing widespread concern. We've got fuel, so why is the steward keeping the Jenny dark? Said one concerned citizen. Does the mad fool intend to kill us all? Worry and calls for new leadership will only grow while the generator remains off. What should we do? Well, I mean, sure, turn it on, but we don't have any fuel. Man, you know, every Friday night Frostpunk ends with the city failing, and I thought we were finally in a situation where we were going to be able to end tonight with a working city, but right at the buzzer here, it's all going to shit. Waning trust. Stuart, the people no longer trust you. If the situation doesn't improve, the council will demand a vote of confidence, disputing your leadership. Yeah, see, the problem is, even, you know, I do know kind of, if I'm going to create an outpost, I'm going to need a core. Unless I can get, or I mean a colony. If I can get an outpost, that'll work. But otherwise, we're in danger. So we got to finish one of these things. Yeah, rally's ended. So what do we get here? A coal mine found abandoned and nearly depleted. Its shafts marked with the names of miners who have worked and died over the years. Ah, yes. All right. We need 75. Okay. A circle of bunkhouses around a constantly burning bonfire. These people work nearly non-stop just to survive. Their eyes lit up at the sight of our scouts, to whom they confess their yearning for finer things in life, besides gathering wood and coal. Sure, take them in. Oh. That was a stupid thing to do. I need 10 Frostland teams just to do that. Why did I do that? Alright, well I need to get to 75 anyway. Alright, so that food deposit is gone. So we're out of that food deposit. Alright. let's get our frosting teams. Yeah. Ventures demands. I'm so happy for them. Okay. So, let's connect these trails. Alright, what else do we have? Oh, here we go. Here lies one of the convoys that carried crucial parts for the IEC core factory's construction. Some sections remain only lightly buried, but the entire convoy is scattered over a large area. Probability of finding eligible. Oh yeah, here we go. Our eyes lit up when we spotted soot-stained chimneys poking through the snow. But there was no smoke. What we found underground was a hellish vision, an abandoned forge covered in ash and littered with dead bodies. We've grown used to uncovering frozen bodies, but not desiccated ones. What killed these people was the forge still running after their death. We could go back for the heap of coal, although frankly speaking, we'd rather forget about this cursed place. Take the coal. Easy solution. Our crews successfully excavated parts originally destined for the core factory, still intact. It seems this convoy anticipated they wouldn't reach their destination. Instead, they chose to fortify their position and secure the cargo, hoping that one day someone would uncover these parts and put them to good use. Wait, once we connect all eligible sites to our trail network. So does that mean... Yeah, so we need to connect that trail network, right? We need another place that has coal. Oh, poop. Were they already going there? Coal, here we go. Well, we're actually not entirely done. So they're bringing 50,000 coal. So once these guys get here, we turn the generator back on. Well, the generator is on. Oh, well, we can expand this district.
One of our oldest citizens has passed away.
Aww.
All are invited to pay their respects at the funeral.
Alright, so we got an intact convoy connected. So we need 2 more. We located a wrecked ship lodged on its side, encased in a massive block of ice. HMS Atalanta, barely legible on the aft starboard hull. We were unable to get inside, but we found a jagged hole into the engine room. It was full of coal and not much else. The place made our scouts quite uneasy. We noticed that our compasses were behaving erratically in the vicinity of the wreck. Probably best not to linger here. Yeah, you damn well better take that coal. Alright. I think we're at a good stopping point for the night. I think we've reached our end here. We're actually, I think, going to be able to continue this run next week on Friday Night Frostpunk. It's not fully done. We finally are going to be able to continue one of the cities. So that's a positive. That hasn't happened in some time. All right. So that'll be it for tonight. The next time I'm on will be on Monday. So Monday afternoon, we'll be doing our regular Victoria 3 run. So our next episode in the Girls Just Want to Have Lanfang run, where we continue with Lanfang. So that'll be on Monday. As always, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please give me a follow on Twitch or a subscribe on YouTube. It is greatly, greatly appreciated and helpful. Other than that, yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And have a good night. And as always, be awesome. Good night.